So the first thing I'm going to talk about is perfectionism. Now, a perfectionist is someone who takes great pains and gives them to others. A definition of a perfectionist is someone who is always looking for something wrong, finds it, of course, because remember, what you look for is what you find, and then they're shocked and angry about it. We've all been taught that it's a good thing to be a perfectionist. How many of you either are perfectionists, live with one, were raised by one, work with one in the present or in the past? Let's see. Qualities, characteristics of a perfectionist: they are always frustrated, disappointed, angry. The reason is that they have expectations that are what? Too high. They're impossible, they're unachievable, they're unrealistic. Perfect, that's all I want. And when your expectations are way up there, can you see how that sets you up for failure all the time? Because it's not possible, and it sets the kid up for failure all the time also. So everyone around a perfectionist has low self-esteem. Some other things: they are really hard on themselves. Their stinking thinking is horrendous. They're always picking away at themselves. And the way you treat yourself is the way you tend to treat other people. They never feel good enough. No matter how hard they work, how hard they try, it's never good enough. If there is any play at all, if they do play at all, it has to be perfect, which takes all the fun out of it. They never appreciate successes. If you raised money for the United Way Fund, if you're in charge in your community, and you raised $90,000, what would you be telling yourself? Should have been 100. Yeah. So with everything that they achieve and their wonderful things, they're beating themselves up. They're saying it wasn't good enough. What does a mistake mean to a perfectionist, folks? Failure. It means it's all over. And also, perfectionists often end up doing all the work by themselves, because nobody else can do it just right. Okay, I won't just give you the bad news and leave you wallowing in it, folks. That wouldn't be fair. I am a recovering perfectionist. Any other recovering perfectionists here? Come on, yes. How many of you? Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to give you some ideas for moving beyond it. I have a full chapter in my book entitled The Obsession with Perfection. It is not a good thing. It's not healthy. It's no fun at all. First of all, what do we learn about mistakes from the filmmaking industry? They make mistakes all the time, and what do? They cut, and then they do a retake. A mistake does not mean you're a failure. It means it's a teacher. It means you've got something to learn. So when your kids make mistakes, you say, oh, it's just a mistake, and encourage them to do a retake, to do it over. When they learn from their mistakes, they gain wisdom, they gain judgment skills, and hopefully your children will make a lot of mistakes while they are around people who love them, because we all know when they get older, the mistakes can be lethal, right? Okay. Another thing, reorder your priorities. I had a woman who was the mother of 3 preschool children, and she vacuumed the carpet. She was at home with her 3 little kids. She vacuumed the carpet 3 times a day, folks. Really. She came back to the workshop the following week and she said, well, I cut back to twice a day, which was tremendous. And she said, and you know what? She said, I had more time for my children and nobody seemed to notice about the carpet. So look at your whole life and what is most important to you. And when you're on your deathbed, what are you going to be proud of? And that's, you need to reorder your priorities. Laugh at your mistakes. Okay, and then also play more, add more joy, more silliness, more fun into your life. Make a fool of yourself. Your kids would love to help you do it, and it might be the very best thing for you. Okay, get home tonight, make a list of 20 things that you love to do, And be sure to put this down on there somewhere in some form or another. And your homework at the bottom of the list is to every day do at least one of those things for yourself. You need to take good care of yourself because we're counting on you to take good care of the children. Okay? And I would like to leave you with this final thought. 50 years from now, it will not matter what kind of a car you drove, what kind of a house you lived in, how much money you had in your bank account, nor what your clothes looked like. But the world will be a little better because you were important in the life of a child. Okay, I honor you, I support you, I have a treat for you. Would you stand up and face that wall and put your hands on the shoulders of the person in front of you? Okay, this is called Weather Report. And the first thing, pretend that it's snowing. Very, very, very light touch on this person's head and on the shoulder. Barely touching. Snowflakes it's called. Okay? Just very light touch. Okay? Next we have raindrops. A little bit harder now, simultaneously. Keep breathing, everyone. Next we have thunderclaps. And what you do... Wait a minute, don't touch them yet. What you do is cup your palms like this, and then you should hear a clapping sound on that person's body. Okay? And remember, we are doing this to inflict pleasure, not pain. Next is the eye of the tornado. Put your hands on their shoulders and circle your thumbs out those tight shoulder muscles. Yeah, let's hear a groan. Okay, then we have tidal waves, long strokes up and down the arms and across the back. Tidal waves. Okay. Okay, your kids will love it as much as you do. Okay, come after the storm. Rest your hands on their shoulders. Send warmth into the muscles. Kids need affection. Babies need to be touched or they will die, literally. And if you had a lot of punishment when you were a kid, you might be real nervous. Keep breathing, people. Keep breathing. Thank you for being here. Okay.